Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home.
Hi everyone, it's MetaQuest Hub, and today we're talking about high-end VR headsets that have got me thinking. I've been testing out some of the latest behemoths in PCVR and standalone-vr, and you know what? They just don't feel as great to me as I thought they would. Now, let's dive into why. As a huge fan of PCVR, I love how it allows me to experience games and experiences that are truly immersive. Standalone headsets do an amazing job too, but when it comes to those epic big screen moments, VR just shines. I remember playing Half-Life, Alyx for the first time, and feeling like the medium had changed forever. It's a similar story with MetaQuest 2, which really made them wake up to the potential of VR. So what's not impressing me about high-end VR? Well, let's start with ergonomics. When you're spending so much money on a headset, it feels like they should have nailed the comfort aspect. But for me, it's just too chunky and cumbersome. I mean, who wants to deal with a big wire constantly weighing their head down? It's like having a dedicated VR zone in my house, which isn't exactly what I'm looking for. Another thing that's got me thinking is the mid-range market. MetaQuest 2 was easy to set up and get going, but it's not without its trade-offs. When you're spending money on high-end DVR, it feels like they should be pushing the boundaries of what's possible in terms of ergonomics and ease of use. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but James, high-end VR has got to have some kind of wow factor. And believe me, there are some amazing tech demos out there that show off just how impressive these headsets can be. But for the average user, it's not always about having a dedicated VR zone or spending hours setting everything up. The thing is, high-end VR has always been a bit of a niche market. And when you're spending so much money on something, it feels like it should be a more direct improvement over its lower-cost counterparts. But the truth is, these headsets are all about hyper-focusing on different aspects of the experience. Take the Valve Index, for example. When it launched back in 2019, almost all of its tech has been surpassed by cheaper options. And I'm okay with that. In fact, I think I'd rather be a little behind the curve and have some extra cash in my pocket. So what's the verdict? Do high-end VR headsets still have their place? Absolutely. But for me, they're just not worth the extra expense. The mid-range market is where it's at, with headsets like MetaQuest 2 that offer a great balance of quality and affordability.